Hey everybody, what's up? Well, if you were here last week, you might remember I found a nice place to camp right at the base of the Deep Creek Mountains. And today, I still want to explore these mountains. There are hopefully 2 more mines on the other side of the mountain. And like all my adventures, I don't really know how this is going to turn out. So, cross your fingers. Hopefully we find some mines, some old cabins. We need to make it from here. We're right by Callao, over the mountain to, I believe it's called Ibapah, and we should find our adventure over there. And I always enjoy coming out to this part of the desert because a lot of this road follows the Pony Express Trail. So it kind of takes you back to the days when people were out here riding a horse as fast as they can across the desert to get some mail to California. But I love coming out here. Almost makes you feel like you're back in the Wild West. Established in 1859, this was part of the Central Overland Trail, connecting Salt Lake City to California. It was the fastest way to the West Coast. The Pony Express used this route from 1860 to 1861 until the first transcontinental telegraph line was constructed along this route, eliminating the need for the Pony Express. Sweet, we found a Pony Express station. I have never been to this station. It's pretty simple. It looks like it's just a big circle. Almost more like a fort than a station. But this is Canyon Station. We got to go down through that canyon and connect with another road. And we should almost be there after that. So this would be where the riders switch horses. I want to say it's like 15 miles or 25 miles in between each station. And they'd run the horses as fast as they could. And so if you didn't want your horse to die, you need to switch it out, because even for a horse, that's a lot of running at top speed. There's a little register up here. It's full. Is it really full? It's pretty full. Got a raven's feather in there, nice. All right, we better get going. I almost think I remember seeing on my map there's another Pony Express station that we'll be stopping at. I don't know if it'll be before or after our adventure, but I know there's another station on the other side of this mountain too, before it heads off into Nevada. Immigrants, miners, freight wagons, and travelers use this trail. The Golden Spike was driven in 1869, connecting the east to the west by rail and changing how people moved across the country. In 1913, the trail had some new interest. Parts of the Lincoln Highway followed the historical Central Overland Trail, becoming America's first transcontinental highway, connecting New York to San Francisco by road. Dirt road, that is. Well, that's kind of weird. There's a big Pony Express monument over there on the other side of this big wash. It'd be really hard to get over there. That little white marker is where the trail was. We went over the ridge right there. We found some wild mustangs. See if I can find them on the camera. There's a black one one over here. And then there's about 4 or 5 hiding down in the ravine. All right, I think it's right there. Okay, I got a different angle of them. That's a nice little herd. Makes me wonder though, is that the stallion? Old Black Beauty? Okay, we have made it to the other side of the mountain. I'm in Ibapah, right by the Deep Creek Cemetery. And this is where our dirt road is that should head up to a mine. I don't know if we'll actually be able to make it, but I'm hoping there's still a mine up there that we can look at. And I'm hoping there's possibly some old structures. This is a pretty isolated part of Utah. My phone actually thinks I'm in Nevada, so it's an hour earlier right now. But we're heading up into the mountains. I hope we find something. And when I get back, we'll go, I think the Pony Express station is right there. It's somebody's ranch. So I don't know if we can actually look at it. So I'll swing by after we go check out this dirt road. But I think that's the old Pony Express station here in Ibapah. But this cemetery's been here since 1864. Long time ago. So I'm sure there's a couple oldies in here. I can see a few. Well, our road kind of disappeared. I don't know if I can get around this little roadblock here. It doesn't look like it. Well, I found a place to park, and I'll fly the drone around, see if I can see anything. I don't know how much further the road goes. I don't know how far away the mine is. Hopefully we can spot something with the drone. Well, I don't know about you, but I didn't see nothing. I looked at my Onyx, and it appears I'm past the end of the road, so maybe I'll see something on the way down. So I'm gonna drive really slow and keep my eyes peeled. Well, I did spot a couple of rusty old cans here. What does that say on it? Oh, so maybe we had a miner's camp right here. Another little can. Huh. Big lizard. Well, who knows? I definitely don't see a tailings pile or anything that I could say, look, there's a mine over there. So we'll just keep looking. Get back in the Razor and keep going down this mountain. There's another road down there we'll go check out. See if there's anything on that. Okay, I found my little side road. It's not very well traveled, so I don't know how far this one's gonna go, but we're gonna go look. And hopefully we find something at the end of this road. All right, that road turned into nothing. So now I'm gonna head back down to the main road, and it heads off into another canyon, I think. So we'll go check that one out too. Might as well look at everything we can. Well, we found the end of this road too. Dang it. Oh, I found verification. This is the end of the road. There's one more road we can go search before we can say there's nothing here. Let's go look. Okay, it was just another dead-end road with a view. Okay, I had to wander through the cemetery and see the oldest gravestones I could find. Let's go look real quick. Okay, we'll start out with 1909. Gosh, I wonder about this one. It says 89, but I don't know if that means anything according to the date. What do you guys think? We got some kind of unmarked graves. This is Miss Harris. And then here's another one. Okay, I saved the old, large-looking ones for last. There's like 4 old ones right here. We better go look at. 1899. Clements. Hopefully there's some writing on the other side. Oh yeah. 1896. That's a fancy headstone. This one's a little bit fancier. A little bit more fancy, I should say. 1894. Can't read that one anymore. $1869. Pretty old. Here's the biggest one, but I don't know how old it is. Pretty old. 1901. Well, this little one was a baby, 1880. Pretty nice old historical cemetery. Got some really old headstones in here. And it's kept up pretty good. It looks like it's going to try to rain on me. Let's go see if we can find that Pony Express building, ranch, whatever it is now. Well, I think this is what's left of this old Pony Express station here in Ibapah. They said after the station was closed, they kept ranching out here. But it looks like whoever it was moved on. They're definitely not taking care of this old house. It's a cow house now. There's a couple old structures here. This one's starting to get all twisty. See how crooked that back window is? Leaning a little bit to the left. So here's the Pony Express marker. I wonder if I can zoom in far enough we can read it. There's another sign right there. So I didn't exactly find what I was looking for today. but at least I got to see some new places and check some roads off my map. It's all in the adventure. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't leave yet. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Or take it a step further and push the join button and become a member and get your name on this list. But regardless, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And don't forget, if you can, take the long way home.